I thought.
There we go.
Alright. You do the intro.
Alright.
You're the host.
Hi there. This is our new podcast. You may or may not recognize my co-host, Lonwoof, because he may have started his own podcast but never finished it. And it's been over a year now. You may introduce yourself now, Wolf.
My name is Lonwoof. You can call me Wolf or Woofy, whichever you prefer. So, the thing about my fucking podcast, okay, it is on the verge of giving up, and I think I will give up on it because it's a lot of work. So yeah.
That is true, honestly. This time, we are talking about discontinued games or series, and maybe a bit of, games that do not have continued support from their makers or the people behind them.
Yep.
Which, to be honest, does suck because like these games were pretty impressive, honestly. I'm mostly sad about like the game Gravity Rush 2 because it had this multiplayer kind of feature which never got really popular.
The thing about Gravity Rush in general is that Gravity Rush is a hidden gem that no one ever thought, not many people talk about. The first game came out on PS Vita and then got mostly forgotten because there's game like there's God of War, right? Like God of Sparta and the Chain of Olympus. Those took the spotlight, and Gravity Rush just got lost in time. Then there was the remake on PS4, which I think came around 2017, which is around the hype of same again, God of War, Uncharted and stuff. So it got lost in the crowd. Not many people have heard of it, and that is honestly I think one of the most apparent reasons that Sony discontinued the support. Because the game is not profitable. It is not famous enough to be profitable, and as such, it is a net loss. So Sony just say, we are not gonna do this anymore. Poof. And then everything just went dark. And thus, Gravity Rush have one feature that no longer usable. Sad story, to be honest.
Well, I got messing around with the camera in Gravity Rush 2. When I looked more into it, the whole point of having a camera around was to make sure you got points. And you only got points, if I recall, to
sharing
make
it
other
online.
people rate it.
Yep.
And after hearing that was discontinued because there wasn't enough players playing it and messing around with the camera, it just got poofed, gone out of existence. Thanos snapped harder than, my dad hitting me with a belt.
That took a turn, but alright, we can relate to that. The feature is gone. The feature is gone like my dad when he want to get milk.
Oh god.
Yep.
Also, I really want those cap points.
Fair. The outfit and stuff in the game is so gorgeous though. The mechanic is so fun, just falling around. Falling around everywhere.
True, honestly. Also, the outfits for Kat, the main character for Gravity Rush, are pretty risque. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, have you seen some of the clothing she has?
Well, yeah, especially the one that we get on the late game.
Yeah. The ones you get for downloadable content, like Jesus, they could not get any more risque than that.
Yep. But talking about the discontinued games, right? There's one game that I thought that got discontinued because of an incident back in 2018. I just saw the trailer for it like a couple days ago. The game is called The Wolf Among Us 2. The first game was The Wolf Among Us, which actually ignite my love for writing and wolf-like character, because Bigby, the protagonist of that game, is so fucking charming. But then, because 2018, there is the announcement that Telltale got bankrupt, right? So I thought that the game would never get finished. Until I realized that and then they just dropped the trailer in the middle of nowhere, like a couple days ago, and that brought me to tears. It was so fucking emotional just to see the game that I love coming back.
Wait, the werewolf game, no?
It is technically a werewolf game, but it is more of a fairy tale based mystery game. From what I see from the trailer, the game is most likely gonna open up with Wizard of Oz kind of style, because we see the Tin Man and I think the Scarecrow. Haven't seen the lion so far.
I've never played any of the werewolf games. I'm not gonna lie to you, but you know, if it's from Telltale, it's probably a good game. But it really did come out of nowhere when they dropped this new trailer. I was like, when the fuck did they manage to do this? Did they fake their own bankruptcy?
I thought the same too, like, until I read more deeper into it. Because it turned out that the reason that Telltale going to bankrupt is because they bit off more than they could chew. Because they bought the right to a lot of, and I mean a lot, of entries. Like, The Walking Dead is one of the things that they can make, but there are a lot more that they could not make, and it will not work. And as such, it's a net loss because they have bought a lot of rights that they can never use. That is why they go bankrupt. Damn. But they came back this year, I think. That is why The Wolf Among Us 2 got continued. They clear up a lot of stuff. And it's quite refreshing to see, and I think this is the kind of feeling that every fan of the games we're gonna talk about gonna feel this. If the game ever got continued.
But it was really interesting when they just dropped it out of nowhere, honestly.
Yeah. Like, it was like, at first I was hype about Ghostwire Tokyo, but now I'm more hype about this motherfucker. That will drop in 2023. My love is coming back.
It was like a bounce for Telltale, no? Where did they even get this money, though?
Well, The Wolf Among Us was in development since, I think, a little bit before The Walking Dead, the last chapter. So really? around 2017 or 2016, that was when the first trailer dropped. And it came back this year. So I think the game was in development for long enough to be polished, and then post the trailer to be done in next year. Which is a good idea. Which is honestly some kind of refreshing because, the game is such a fucking influence for me as a kid. That is why I am a wolf now.
Wait. When did the first Wolf Among Us came out?
2013, a decade ago.
Oh god, that's the same... Okay, Among Us. Okay, 2013. God.
Yeah, that was
That's like 10 years ago. Almost 10 years.
It was a decade ago.
That was the time when Gravity Falls came out.
Yep. So we're back to Gravity Falls.
Oh god.
Yep, Everything is connected. Fuck, I cannot forget. It all makes sense. Where is the whiteboard? Fuck, I cannot find it. Alright, that is enough of that bit. Cut this out.
No, I'm keeping that in.
Fuck you then.
But, God, 2013 was really interesting. A lot of good things happened then.
Yep. Actually, let me find games. But
also, don't mention that virus name because I'll have to like bleep every time you have to mention it.
I won't. Game that good.
Oh God. One of our audience members is driving another of our audience members insane.
Yep.
All I'm saying is Among Us ever since I mentioned and Miss said The Wolf Among Us. Oh my God. Okay, Oven, we're not gonna talk about Among Us for too long. It's only made.
Let's just ignore that for a while.
I know I'm reading.
So, I just check up the list of games. Battlefort. That was one hell of a game if I remember correctly. But it's not a good game, but it's in my childhood.
Wait, what game again?
Battlefort.
Battleforge? That's the first time I'm ever hearing that.
Well, let me read the synopsis. It is a fun. I don't remember much about it, but I remember I had a good time with it. It's the same kind of game as World of Warcraft. It is yeah.
It's an interesting thing.
Well, it was in the same era as World of Warcraft and many real-time strategy games, like many. I cannot find a synopsis, but there's a lot of articles on how it discontinues. So yeah.
I'm looking this up. Apparently, it had one game.
Yep, it is EA. It's gonna be a bit silent for a little while while I was searching about it.
(2009) That was when the game was made?
Yeah.
That is like so long ago.
Yep, it's the same. Yep, it's the same era as World of Warcraft. It's the same style of game too. Like you can compare it to the Frozen Throne, and you will not notice the difference. I think.
Jesus.
So, what games do you want to talk about next? Silent Hill. Oh my god, Silent Hill. We're gonna talk about PT. We're gonna talk about fucking PT. Hideo Kojima. Hideo, fuck Konami. Alright, so about Silent Hill. I got introduced to Silent Hill from Silent Hill 3. The blonde girl one. I forgot the name of the main character.
Wait, blonde hair?
It is Heather. Blonde, isn't it? Yeah.
I've seen that blonde hair character before, but I'm not sure where.
From the third
Silent
game.
Hill 3.
Yep, from Silent Hill 3. I got introduced to that game. The nurse is my favorite enemy. For a certain reason.
I really don't wanna...
Yeah, I'm not gonna be the degen here, but yeah. Silent Hill 3 was my favorite of the series. And honestly, the most frustrating part that I had to deal with is the book puzzle. Like, I don't know shit about books. Like, back then I don't even know how to read English. So I was like, what the fuck is this? And I just gave up to play it ever since. Then the last time that I ever heard about Silent Hill is from PT.
PT was discontinued now.
It looks cool, and it looks like it's gonna be one of the best Silent Hill games. But then Konami just have to be like, yeah, and then where did it finish? What was cancelled? Oh, alright, fair. PT is finished, alright. So, turn out I was wrong, PT is finished, and Silent Hill was the thing to cancel. Oh, it was a teaser for the Kojima Silent Hill game. Alright, that makes sense.
I don't know if I should pronounce that. Junji Ito. Junji Ito was actually involved? Well, that's surprising.
Yeah, Junji is... Junji. The motherfucker who made a lot of disturbing manga, and to be fair, it is in a good way. The man is so good at what he is doing. Like, if you have ever seen one of Junji's work, you know what I'm talking about. Like, his ability to make something so beautifully disturbing is out of this world. Like, it's so fucking good.
Yeah, Junji Ito is...
Never myself, Junji Ito is involved in something like this. It's amazing.
And here comes our guest of the day, Cherry, and also known as the FNAF lore enthusiast himself. I'm not sure if I could pronounce his entire name, but here he is.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for having me.
All right, grab your preferred drinks, and we are gonna continue the talk. So, what do you want to talk about, Sherry?
To be honest, I don't really know, but I can always think of something out of nowhere.
So you're the same kind of talker as I am.
We talk about the new FNAF,
Security breach?
Yeah, security breach. What if we talk about how much buggy that is?
Yeah, it's really buggy. Buggy. I've heard some people are able to beat it in under 3 minutes.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen some of the clips.
3 minutes. And I thought that Hitman state that was done in like 5 minutes was a bad one. Now that this is even worse.
It's weird to say that somebody is able to speedrun a Five Nights at Freddy's game.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because this one is a first adventure game, right? Because now you can move around and do stuff. There is an actual speedrun component to it, and as such, and the fact that the game is glitchy is not helping either.
Yeah.
Wait. There's actual speedrun compilations of this.
Yeah.
There is. Like every game that could be speedrun, there is.
Wait. Let me find this.
It's honestly kind of surprising to see how broken it is, because even some of the glitches that you can find, people have found them just... I understand that the main way of finding glitches is either by complete accident or hunting them down and also finding them by complete accident. But there's a fine line between actively hunting for them and trying to play the game normally and just running across them that way. And that's where the majority of the glitches come from. Just from people trying to figure out different ways to go through puzzles, and because of that, they end up glitching or bugging the game out.
I've seen Markiplier's gameplay, and there is a compilation of him glitching out the entire game for 7 minutes.
Yeah. There's even an animation for the Roxy glitch. Someone actually sit down and animate the whole thing for the Roxy glitch.
Yeah. The thing is that nobody can really defend the game either, because it's been delayed for so long.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, normally that's my defense against any sort of buggy game, is that maybe they had to meet a deadline and they were being rushed, but with Security Breach, they were constantly being delayed.
That is true.
It is on the same level as Cyberpunk, but it is a lot less hyped up than Cyberpunk, so yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, FNAF lore enthusiasts and FNAF fans have been waiting for this game for 2 years. I'm not so sure about, that other game. As May has said, that's a bit mean. The team was pretty inexperienced and taxed with a very ambitious project, which was the whole Mega Mall.
Well, fair. But to be fair, they didn't have all the time and choose in the world and still make...
Everything has an argument to it. That's just something you have to deal with.
That's the second rule of Newton's. Every action has an equal opposite reaction.
I thought that was the third law. I think the second law is any object in motion will stay in motion.
Alright, then I am wrong. You can say that someone is not good at physics in this podcast.
I only say that because I'm still in school.
Alright, fair.
That, and I also watch too much game theory.
I also watch game theory. But I don't gain as much information as I could. Because this brain of mine is always looking for squirrel. For some reason.
How many videos does game theory have on FNAF? And how many hours is it? 90, Oven says. And how long is that?
There's the range. Yeah, around
240 hours, says Oven.
Jesus, that is... Yeah. How long have we been doing this again?
This podcast? Or...
No, game theory. How long has game theory been at the FNAF lore? 2011. Oh my god. No, 2012.
2012 is probably when the channel started, and FNAF didn't come out until 2014, I believe, and they've been on top of that ever since.
Oh my god.
Yeah, game theory first started off with the whole with the Nintendo games, like the Mario, the Zelda
if
stuff.
Mario is a sociopath, or Sonic being extremely slow due to the processing power of the Genesis, which I can understand his argument, but you're going to have to understand that even within a game that's built around speed, all its processing powers like the Sega Genesis and whatnot probably aren't going to be able to run as fast as, say, the Wii U. Which, to be fair, it's still a pretty bad console, but it's a hell of a lot better than the Genesis.
That is indeed true.
Though one of his points was the fact that Dr. Eggman was able to outrun him, and Dr. Eggman was fat, therefore Sonic is slow, and I don't know.
I hate that
I don't
argument.
mean to try to defend Sonic like that one kid we all know about, but
God. Okay. The guys behind Game Theory is like that one kid you always know that is like this extreme nerd, but has like these weird theories that either don't make sense or just
make too much sense.
Be fanfics. No, they just can't be fanfics.
Yeah. I was thinking of that one kid where that whole you never learn. No. When will you learn that your actions have consequences? That kid, because he's an avid, really ravenous Sonic fan.
Oh my god.
Come to think of it, where is he now?
Yeah, where is he?
Well,
like, what's he up
YouTube channel. I think there is actually someone who made a video on that. I think there is. I have watched it once, but I forget everything about it. So yeah, I'm not much of use. But since we talk about Wii U, anyone remember Wii Connect?
Yeah, what's he up to today?
Yeah, what is he up
his
to?
last post was a year ago.
Wait, really? Show me his channel.
Here. Oh, he deleted his account probably, or he closes it, or something along those lines.
Oh. Damn. Jesus. We're getting old and older.
That's how time works. That's how aging works. No one is gonna get young. We only get old.
Yeah, but it feels like yesterday since I've seen this guy.
Cause the memes.
You want a real-time council? Give me a moment. Here. How about this guy?
Memories. Memories flooding back.
I have never seen this guy. Who is Dark Day? I'm probably gonna get roasted because of no. I'm not that young, and well, I'm not that old. Meme.
Wow. I know that guy. I'm not much older than you, considering this. I'm just a boomer. All right.
Yeah. Numa was probably one of the very first memes, along with "All your base star belong to us" and Yon Cat. Oh my god.
It was like how long ago was that again? My time perception is off the roof. Like, whoa, it's more than a decade already, right? The Neon Cat too. The dawn of internet.
Yeah.
It feels so like yesterday, but it's so long ago now.
Yeah,
Weird. Wow, silence. I didn't expect this.
Wait. I heard something and I had to check something. So I'm back.
What did you hear?
No, it sounded like a lock, but it's nothing.
Okay.
Like, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure I checked the channel of, the Rainbow Cat Pop-Tart. I forget its name. I'm so bad with names. Yeah, Nyan Cat.
Yep.
God, I felt really old when I saw their channel. But they still post, which was surprising.
Understandably so, honestly.
Yeah.
It was... Yeah. I know it because I grew up with the internet and some forms of media of early YouTube.
I know it because of Trophy's quiz.
I know it because I had the same experience. I grew up in the early internet, and I remember one of the very first videos I would watch was this version of Nyan Cat where he kept hopping musical genres. And another video where it was literally parts of the Kirby anime, just with the blue tint covered it over, and there was the freaking I'm Blue song that was playing over it.
God damn it.
And also, Kirby eats chips for an hour, I believe.
Jesus. My first video that I ever saw. I wanna say...
First video that I ever saw, hold on. Oh, you go ahead.
The first video I wanna say I saw was Dan TDM's. Dan the Diamond Minecart. Yeah, I'm that old. God. Dan the Diamond Minecart really made it a good part of my childhood. Yeah. What is yours, Lonwoof?
For people who don't know, I'm not a native English speaker. I grew up in Thailand and I don't have that much access to the internet.
Yeah.
I have access to the internet like once I turned 13 when I can afford it myself. That is when I started getting into the internet. And back then I don't even have much of knowledge on English yet. So yeah, back then it was a lot of Thai YouTuber. But if we're talking about on the English side of things, my first ever person that I was is Jacksepticeye. He's still my favorite till now.
That's nice.
My
Sean is a
nice. Sorry.
Sean is a nice guy. Alright, so who go again? Me or Sherry?
Sherry.
I'm the only one that has it.
Sherry.
Yeah. My first video was actually, I don't know how to pronounce this, but Super Mario Hyadane? I don't really know how to pronounce it.
But it was never seen.
It's this old video about these two. It's very anime-like, but it's essentially it's to the opening theme of Super Mario World. And it's this huge little musical number between Mario, Bowser, Peach, and Luigi, who shows up for a small little bit. And when that YouTuber, Scott Falco, hit 1 million subscribers, he remade it in an HD version as a sort of homage to all of his very old fans. And that was my first video. I also remember my second video. I don't know if I can find it, but...
I was surprised when I saw the credits for Scott Falco, honestly.
With a side of something, yeah. Scott is a cool guy.
I found the second video I watched, which was this one.
Oh my god, this feels like really old internet we've just come across right here.
This came out in 2010.
Jesus.
I feel old now. Fuck. Thank you. I don't need to feel like a boomer, but I do now.
Kirby with the lyrics, Flosstober 2010.
back in my day, we used to watch Kirby.
He's still uploading today.
Yeah, he's still alive and kicking.
Kirby lore now.
God, you want me to go for the Kirby lore? I mean, I can, because I know practically all of it. But it'll take a while.
Wait.
So, we have the time, so...
Okay.
Alright.
I am giving you this challenge.
Alright, but before I do so, can I get some chocolate milk?
Sure.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, thank you. I'll be right back.
Chocolate milk.
Cherry. Wait, he's gone off to somewhere.
Yeah, he said that he will go on.
Why fruit? Okay. My favorite fruit is a berry.
A berry?
Yeah.
Like, which berries or just all berries?
All berries, honestly.
Yeah.
What about yours?
My favorite fruit, I think... strawberries. I love strawberries.
Alright,
yep.
I got my chocolate milk.
Welcome back.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna give you this challenge. Alright. Cherry. Can you explain the Kirby lore in the dumbest way you can?
In the dumbest way I can. Okay. So basically just explain it like I normally would. Alright, got it. So, we start at this very weird orb thing in the sky called Void. No one knows what it is or what its purpose is either. It's just kind of there. And when it comes across really strong emotions, it reincarnates itself for some reason. So, and it comes across a whole bunch of bad vibes at some point and reincarnates itself in a very angry Reddit post called Void Termina, whose whole existence is to go around destroying the rest of Reddit. Sorry.
Alvin knows what he's talking about. Watch this explanation be 40%.
Seriously, I think it's become my replacement ever since I stopped using like. But either way, there's also this small little group called the Ancients. There's two different factions in this little SMP that they live in. First one is the Science faction, where they create all of these weird assortments of tools and stuff. And then there's also the Magic faction, which imbues them with the power of whatever. They make a whole bunch of stuff, like a rod that can give people good dreams, a giant Kami clock that can grant wishes, the whole shtick. And they also have these 4 little warrior things. I don't really know what their names are, but one of them is this big mega chad called Galactonites. And of course, we go back to Void, who has come across those bad vibes and rebirths himself as the angry Twitter post Void Termina or whatever. And he starts rampaging and doing what he does best. So they send the 4 strong warriors to go seal him away, and they do that. And when he's sealed away, they seal him inside of this giant weird purple heart called the Jamba Heart, which is made of Jamba juice, or whatever. And when the 4 heroes come back, the Science faction realizes something. That the Magic faction is pretty big in power. Like, they are vastly overpowered. They're top tier. And so they get scared of that, because your puny little low tiers that don't have any tagging maneuvers. And so they decide to... So now that they're scared of these guys, they seal away Galactonite, because he's just too Chad for them at that point in time, and they don't even know what the word Chad is yet. And then they also banish the Magic faction off of their land. And that makes the Magic faction really, really angry, and also very dead. And there's really only one survivor. This little, like, Squidward-looking mofo named, what's his name? Highness. Yeah, that's his name. And yeah, he was too angry to die. So, he went around trying to find a sort of way to unleash Void Termina on the rest of the planet because he got insulted or something. Either way, none of this has anything to do with Kirby, except it does, because that mysterious being called Void also came across some good positive vibes. And when he did that, he rebirthed himself as Kirby, so that makes Kirby a literal reincarnation of a god of destruction, because yes.
So from that single part, Kirby can be both good and bad. It just depends on whatever the hell the Void is getting, no?
Yeah.
My god.
That is just how it works for some reason. Yeah, that too. It depends on how hungry he is and how much cake you stole from him.
Not fair.
Man's gotta eat.
I've seen this picture of Kirby lore, and oh god, it just seems so complicated. Kirby can be this thing, Kirby can be that thing, Kirby can be like that one boss with a red eye, if I recall. Red
yeah, Zero. Don't worry, we'll get to him.
Oh god.
So either way, at one point, Kirby is soaring through the cosmos and comes to land on the planet Popstar on a spring breeze. I don't know how he manages to do that, but he breaks the laws of physics and lands on a planet only with a small gust of wind. Probably because he's Kirby. But either way, that's the entire Kirby lore, just in one giant web.
Yeah, May sent it to me, and oh god, I remember seeing like a more condensed one, but it's like for like only Kirby himself, and that was pretty long.
Yeah, no, this has everything really. They really did their research.
My god.
Yeah.
Why is there a tree in the bottom?
That's Wispy Woods, and he's just kind of there for the most part.
Yeah.
I thought that nothing can get more complicated than the Nasuverse. I was wrong. This is a lot more complicated than the Nasuverse.
Yeah.
Who said that Fate's timeline was confusing? This is more confusing.
Yeah. But anyway, so when Kirby comes to Planet Popstar, and more specifically the city or country or whatever the heck of Dreamland, he notices that all of the inhabitants are literally starving because their king, King Dedede, who is self-proclaimed by the way, just kind of stole all the food. For whatever reason. And so Kirby goes up to King Dedede, he punches him in the gut, and they've been best friends ever since. There's also this small little royal knight edgy boy called Meta Knight, and his whole shtick is that he's Batman, kind of. And during one of the times where Kirby has to fight him, he always gives Kirby a sword because he wants them to be equal, though I'm pretty sure it's because he realizes that Kirby is probably a million times stronger than him, considering the fact that he can crack his own planet in half. So, yeah.
Hate me for this, but Meta Knight is just Dream, but smaller, rounder, and has a better mask. Oven hates me now.
And Meta Knight can also fly through the galaxy in a few seconds, so yeah, I guess he really is Dream.
Sorry. Yeah.
Well, now we have created Meta Knight's dream. Fuck.
Alright.
Yep.
And I don't know how, but there was also this one time where Meta Dream decided to take over Dreamland because it was too lazy. And then, of course, Kirby came up and sank his entire ship. So, that was fun. For the most part, it's mainly just... For the small early bits of Kirby's life on Planet Popstar, it's mainly just him going around and either beating up King Dedede for being an idiot, or for no reason at all, or for the fact that he was possessed. And maybe along the way stopping a few Edric horrors from the depths of hell, but that isn't something we really have to focus on. Either way, it's only really when the big plot points happen around Kirby's Superstar, specifically in the subgame Milky Way Wishes. Because that's where everyone's favorite communism person, Marx, comes into play. So, one day, Marx got hungry. And if there's anything you need to know about the Kirby series, when somebody gets hungry, a planet's gonna be blown up. So, Marx comes up with a scheme to, he gets the sun and the moon to start fighting each other, because yes. And that gives him opportunity to go ask Kirby to go take care of the problem that he caused by calling upon the cosmic stock cloud thing, whatever you want to name it, Nova. And during that, don't worry, I'll get to game theory in a bit. But either way,
My God. Okay.
Yeah.
Marx
so
is about to commit worldless star, and I don't know how to feel about that.
So Kirby goes around being the naive little shit that he is, and he goes around collecting all the 7 stars to summon Galactic Nova. And when he finally does summon Galactic Nova, in the depths of space around, a light year away from Planet Popstar, Marx, at that point, who is just a normal inhabitant, is somehow able to follow Kirby throughout all of that, and is able to steal his wish. Despite Kirby being the original, summoner of Nova. It's really weird. But either way, he asks to take over Planet Popstar, and Nova says, sure, you get wings now. And Marx gets wings, and he flies off. However, Kirby's Warp Star, which is also apparently his heart at the same time, merges with the other 7 stars of the universe to create this weird ship. So he goes over inside of that ship, and he goes up to Marx and he slaps him around a little bit and then yeets him into Nova, which blows both Marx and Nova up, effectively killing the both of them. Unless we're talking about the true arena, until which Marx somehow survives the initial explosion and absorbs some of Nova's spirit/mechanical parts, turning him into this weird monster soul, whatever the hell. And yeah, so that's just one of the very few times Kirby's been tricked. And by once, I mean twice. So yeah, the second time, we have to fast forward a little bit because we're going all the way up to Kirby's Return to Dreamland. It's here where we start getting a lot more dark with our lore. So Kirby and King Dedede and Meta Dream are all just kind of vibing for the most part, and also King Dedede has this random waddle called Bandanity, and I think that the whole selling point of Bandanity is that he's literally just a waddle that decided to put on a bandana for some reason, and now all of a sudden he's different from everyone else.
The smallest things make people different.
Yeah, so go ahead and put on a bandana. I don't know. You might become super strong that way. Take it from Bandanity. That's what happened to him.
It's also very simple and it doesn't cost a lot.
Yeah, it's just a bandana. And also a year or 2 of spear training. But either way, so the 4 of them are just kind of vibing for the most part. And then all of a sudden, this weird ship thing comes out of the sky. Yeah, what's up? Let's talk about Kirby. What? Oh, Kirby.
You have to talk about Kirby.
The fuck is Kirby?
I'll get to Kirby.
Oh no!
Don't worry.
Oh, no.
I'll get to Kirby.
Oh god.
No.
No. But either way, for the most part right now. So the spirit ship comes crash landing down, and so of course Kirby and his group goes to investigate, and inside of that ship, they find the biggest virgin they've ever seen in the form of Magolor. And Magolor is a mega version. Like, really, if you can imagine the biggest virgin ever, Magolor's probably bigger than that. So, either way, Magolor wakes up, and it turns out that his save file for Super Mario 64 has been deleted. All 120 of his stars or energy spheres have been stolen from him. For some reason, because I guess he left his little bro to go take care of the controller while he was, I don't know, taking a piss or something. But either way, Kirby decided to be the good boy that he is, runs around and gets all the energy spheres for him, and in response, Magolor takes him to his home planet, and when they arrive, they immediately get blasted out of the sky by a four-headed dragon who's very angry at Magolor because he wants to date him or something, I don't know, but either way. So Kirby, in response to seeing his good friend get smacked around a little bit, goes up to Landia and just kind of kicks it in the dick a few times. And it turns out that Landia is not a four-headed dragon, but in fact 4 dragons that merge themselves into one for the hell of it. 'Cause yes. And so, with Landia defeated, Magolor comes in with his big virgin-y self and steals the source of limitless power that was being guarded by a Landia called the Master Crown. For some reason, he does that. So he transformed into a really big old virgin, and Kirby and the gang chase after him a little bit. And they also beat the shit out of Magolor. And then he dies. And then he comes back.
Okay, why does Kirby lore have to be so interesting but so convoluted at the same time? It's more convoluted than FNAF lore, what the hell?
Yeah.
Anything can be convoluted if you think about it hard, you know?
Yeah. So after the events of Kirby's return to Dreamland, everyone's just kind of max chilling until all of a sudden this weird giant dream beanstalk thing comes out of nowhere and lifts Kirby's house high up into the sky. And it also does that to the same with DDD's castle, because he has a castle despite it being kind of only one room. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that either. But either way, when Kirby goes over to investigate, he finds this tarantula spider boy thingy named Taranza who kidnaps King DDD. I don't know. But, so, Kirby obviously goes after Taranza to just kind of figure out what's going on. And when he he learns a little bit about the world that he's starting to traverse, this weird new world up in the sky called Floralia or whatever. It's basically a series of islands, maybe, if you consider clouds to be the ocean. And eventually he reaches the throne room, to which Taranza decides to pull one of the most ordinary things ever in a Kirby series, and that is possessing King Dedede to make him fight for him, because that just seems to be a thing that Dedede is known for.
Possession. Mind break.
Yeah, he gets possessed like almost every game. What the heck?
That's kind of sad.
Yeah. Also,
there's mind break in every game then, Cherry.
Yeah. Then afterwards, Then of course, with DDD being possessed, Kirby knocks him out, and Taranza gets scared. And him being the little simp that he is, he calls upon his great queen Sectonia, who, in response to being summoned out of bed, proceeds to just blast him out of the sky. Because she's angry. I don't know. And it turns out that Sectonia wasn't always evil, so before the events of Triple Deluxe, I don't know when this happened, but at some point, Taranza decides to get Sectonia a nice little mirror, because, yeah, I don't know, he's a simp. But either way, that mirror is a little bit different from all the other mirrors, because it's something called a dimension mirror, and the dimension mirror holds a dimension within it called the mirror world. And inside the mirror world, everything's a little bit different. And for some reason, everyone's evil too. And there's this one person in there called Dark Meta Knight. And Dark Meta Knight is basically Meta Knight, but more edgy somehow. Yeah, I don't know how this works either. But,
how? How can he make someone much more edgier than he already is?
So, here's Meta Knight. We all know Meta Knight. This is Dark Meta Knight.
There's so much age. It's so edgy that you need to watch the how to.
Dark Meta Knight looks like somebody's edgy fanfic version of Meta Knight.
Do not steal my epic OC, totally original.
He is so edgy that you need to watch the How to Survive Age Weapon from YouTube.
Yeah.
Alright, that's funny.
Edgy Meta Knight. So Edgy Meta Knight at some point is able to trick the real Meta Knight into coming into the mirror world, and just kind of kicks his ass there. So Too Long didn't want to discuss it because I'm too far into this already. He gets killed. Dark Meta Knight gets destroyed because he's made up of mirror shards, and he dies. But except he lives too. And during that time where he's dead but alive, but also dead but also alive, he infects the mirror world by being angry. And that corrupts the dimension mirror. So when Taranza gives the dimension mirror to Sectonia, it corrupts her into being a tyrant. Because of course it does. I don't know, Meta Knight became... Basically, if you want a really big, simple solution, Dark Meta Knight made Sectonia edgy. Because his edginess just rubs off on people. But either way... Yeah. But either way, Sectonia, now we're back to the present with Kirby and King Dedede, and Taranza just being denied a simp. So Sectonia tries to kill Kirby for some reason, I don't really know. And Kirby, in response, literally vaporizes her. He just obliterates her. And she dies. And Taranza, being the little simp that he is now very sad. So, after that point, Kirby takes Dedede, leaves Taranza in his morning, and just kind of goes back to sleep. Because that's just a Tuesday for Kirby. And then afterwards, this weird giant mech planet thing comes out of nowhere and starts mechanizing the entire planet while Kirby is trying to take a nap. And since Kirby is napping, he sleeps through the entire apocalypse and only wakes up to the aftermath of it. I wish I could have that much of a good sleep that Kirby does, because I really need that. But, back on track. So, Yeah, if you consider a nap to be sleeping through the entire apocalypse, then yeah. But either way, Kirby goes to investigate, and along the way, comes across this weird person lady thing called Susie. And Susie is a secretary to this corporation called the Haltman Works Corporation. And Susie doesn't like Kirby, or any living material matter at all, despite her being alive herself. And, so her whole shtick is that she's trying to oversee the mechanization of Planet Popstar. And if there's one thing that you need to know about Planet Popstar is that if Kirby's there, you're fucked. So of course, Kirby beats Susie, and Susie runs away. And the most of the game is really just most of the game is just Susie sticking giant mecha droids on you, and Kirby just beats them all. Like, she kidnaps Meta Knight and turns him into a robot, and then she also clones King Dedede. So that's cool.
Why is this game so complicated? And I'm pretty sure I played the game where Susie's in.
Yeah. I have never played a Kirby game before and heard all of this. I think that I would give it a try.
Yeah.
Imagine this being the thing that get you into the games. I'm so fortunate and unfortunate at the same time.
But so after going through all the worlds and beating up Susie's minions, you finally reach the actual, not throne room, but I guess headquarters of the Haltman Works Company, which is this giant spherical thing. I don't really know what it is. But either way, you go inside of it, and then you fight Meta Knight, but freaking robot again. And after that, the leader of a Haltman's Work Company, called President Haltman, steps into the picture. Okay, so the Howl Rooms oven. The Howl Rooms they're just nice little Easter eggs, because at first they were a glitch, kind of. They were a neat little side room that could only be affected by a glitch, but afterwards they sort of became this nice little legend thing where you have to kind of go through to specific parts and keep a keen eye, or go through a level and then go back through the same level and then you'll find them. So yeah, just neat little Easter eggs. That's all they have. They don't have a real implication to the lore. Unless Kirby wants to go meta, like FNAF did.
Oh my god, don't even try, please. I've had enough with FNAF.
Yeah. So,
shit. Here we go again.
Yeah. No. Either way. Getting back to the lore. So, this new President Haltman guy is very greedy, and he wants to take over Planet Popstar to mechanize it and mine it for its natural resources. Hooray for colonization! But either way, Kirby doesn't like that, so he beats him up. And in response, President Haltman decides to activate this weird machine thing called Star Dream, which is apparently capable of granting wishes. But before he can actually turn it on fully, Susie comes in out of nowhere and steals the helmet to control the thing, which in response kills Haltman. Because yes. And if you're wondering why Susie would do that, it's because way before the events of Planet Robobot, Susie and President Haltman were working together to mechanize planets or whatever. No, they weren't working to mechanize planets. They were just a small company trying to do whatever to live. And at some point, they came across ancient blueprints for this machine called Stardream. So, of course, they built it. However, during one of the experiments to test it out, there was a freak accident involving Susie being teleported away to another dimension. Yes, that is its actual name. And Haltman, who was her father, thinks that she died, because, yeah, she probably did. So he spends the rest of his time focusing on the company and also trying to fix Stardream up to get his daughter back as soon as possible. However, the more he uses Stardream, the more it steals his memories, ? And by the time he finally is able to get Susie back, he doesn't even recognize her anymore. So that's cool.
My god.
Yeah,
Jesus.
and then he dies. Because Susie stole the helmet back in the events of Planet Robobot, which effectively kills him. Nice. Kirby lore. For kids! But, moving on. Stardream goes on to take over Haltman's body. And neat little fun fact about President Haltman. His full name is Max Prophet Haltman. Yes. But either way, Haltman dies, and Stardream takes over his body. And during the events of spending time with Haltman, Stardream realizes that, hey, this whole life thing is stupid. So it goes off and tries to, stop it. And Kirby, in response, moves with the halberd and takes it out. And it's also revealed that the Stardream and also the giant thing that is the headquarters of Haltman Works Companies and Nova Star, and yeah. But that doesn't matter. It's basically Gurren Lagann. Either way.
Gurren Lagann.
Yeah, during the final moments of the final battle, Kirby's freaking robo-mech thing, its hand turns into a giant-ass drill, and then it just drills the entirety of Stardream in half. Because, yeah.
This is the drill that will make the way to heaven.
Okay, so you're telling me we went from throwing marks and creating World Star to ripping a world in half with the drill.
Yep.
I mean, honestly, this is the level of progression I would expect from a Kirby game. I'm gonna be honest.
All right.
Yeah. So then, of course, so that's the events of Planet Robobot, and then there's the whole events of Star Allies, which is where Highness finally comes back into the picture, and that's where the whole Kirby is a reincarnation of Void thing finally shows up. And there's also Morphinite. He's just there. I don't know what he's doing, but he's there.
It wasn't like, unless you read through shit, but no one ever reads ever. Morphinite just doesn't get explained away ever. So yeah, great. I love it.
And so then after that, I don't really know whether, I mean, of course the events of Star Allies are canon, but I don't really know how much of it is canon. Because I kind of view Star Allies as a celebration of Kirby's whole history.
What about Forgotten Lands? What about Forgotten Lands?
We don't talk about Forgotten Lands. There is not much to talk about Forgotten Lands.
There's not much to talk about. The only thing that's really new is the whole fact that Kirby can kind of inhale things now.
It can be a car, apparently. Even though he had a transformation where he became a wheel, but,
That and also Epic Yarn.
Oh yeah, Epic Yarn as well, yeah. Just, what?
Oh.
Do you think you'll buy Forgotten Lands? Do you think you'll buy Forgotten Lands?
Wait.
Would you buy it?
Maybe. And also, I guess you have 2 guests today.
Yeah, I'm here now.
Oh my god.
So
yeah, I'm gonna
Kirby lore explained very stupidly. How did I do?
I like the fact that this is a thing that got me interested in Kirby.
You did beautifully, and someone who is also a connoisseur of Kirby, you did fantastic.
Yeah, thank you. I play Kirby religiously.
Oh my god. So much has happened in like the past 30 minutes. We went from talking about Kirby lore, then in the general chat there was FNAF, Sus,
FNAF,
praising Craig.
FNAF Kirby, yes.
Then more Kirby lore.
FNAF, Dream SMP, Undertale, like conglomerate.
There's a Five Nights at Kirby's fan game, I believe.
Five Nights at Kirby. Fucking come on!
Dude, there's a FNAF fan game for everything.
What haven't people actually? What haven't people made that is FNAF? Like, think about it. What haven't people made? Five Nights at Dark Souls. I bet there is a game about Five Nights at Dark Souls.
There isn't. Please don't. Please.
I'm gonna
don't jinx it. I am begging you.
I need that in my life.
I am begging
I'm
you.
gonna
No.
fucking search it.
I mean, if you want to talk about a series that has way too many fan versions of it, just look at Undertale.
That is.
those two.
Oh my god. Five Nights at EXO. God. What? Stop. Stop 70
Congratulations, Five Nights at Dark Souls have yet to be a thing.
Oh my god.
For now.
But now it will be.
Rude has come to our family.
Ruin has indeed come upon us.
Family. Five Nights in anime.
No,
You
don't.
won't
Cherry.
have the first
No
egg.
more. No more. No more. No more.
Five
No
Nights
more.
in
You won't
anime.
last a single day.
Five Nights in Anime is one of the games that you purposefully die just
You
because
don't
of the
last
screen.
5 minutes
It really became a
playing
vision.
this game.
Also, what the fuck is going on in general? I have been trying to figure it out. How did we get to
No one
Dream SMP?
knows. No one ever knows.
Zero is always
Oh my
in a row,
God,
isn't it?
Vinny.
Anyway,
Oh god, that was a lot to take in.
well, that wasn't much of a lot, but it is certainly interesting and intriguing.
I like how
Kirby-
both me and
I also
You
left out a
said
lot of
specifically.
things. I know I left out a lot of things. I left out the
Oh, yeah,
events
you
of
definitely-
Hamsters,
you definitely left out a
Amazing
bunch
Mirror,
of things.
Crystal Shards, the Dark Matter trilogy. What else did I leave out? Squeak Squad.
Squeak Squad,
Mass
yeah, that
Attack.
one's fun.
I left out a lot.
Well,
of
we can't
But
cover
those are
everything
mostly
today
spin-offs.
because
I'm pretty sure you all
Oh yeah,
mentioned
Epic Yarn.
the
I also
main
left
one.
out that one.
Yeah, but that one isn't
Fair,
canon.
fair.
That one's just fun. I think it's
God,
because they
yeah.
did
Like-
the Yoshi's farm thing, the Yoshi yarn thing. So it was like, hey, might as well do Kirby as well, since we already have the assets for it. So, boom.
Hang on, be right back.
All right.
All right, and sure is now gone.
back to silence.
Oh,
No,
God.
we're not gonna go to silence yet,
Not
because
yet. The podcast
gonna
is
have-
not over.
Yep. Alright, so I'm surprised that was the thing that got me interested in Kirby. Like, I've heard about
Same.
Kirby for the last 7 years, I think, and Kirby lore explained in the most dumb ways possible is the thing that got me interested in Kirby.
Trust me,
I find it
Kirby lore can get confusing very fast, especially when you consider that this pink ass puffball is literally the strongest thing ever conceived. It just can't die.
It
It has
is.
infinite power. So, especially if we're talking about Hypernova Kirby, since it can literally just eat worlds. So,
World
The
Eater.
world is.
yeah, it's the world.
Come
leader.
on, I was gonna make a joke.
Don't. Okay. Here's the thing. Don't confuse World Fucker and World Eater. Kiara's
Well.
is Kiara, Session Kiara from Fate Grand Order is World Fighter.
I knew you were gonna say that, so.
But don't confuse it with Kirby,
the World
who's
Eater.
World Eater.
Or more accurately, World Sucker, since, he sucks things in. But it does make it sound like they're one and the same, so that...
The suck of the... Is that the suck of 87?
What the fuck is this copy pasta?
Thousands,
God,
many millions
what are
years
you
before
sending?
there was the ancients, they were scientists, artifacts, driven by fear of the unknown, fear of fate. They discovered a matter most dark and would do anything to conceal it. They built weapons with hopes that a hero would arise and fail the beast. They made seals, sealing away all that they fear, knowing something else would deal with it. That's too long, I'm not gonna fucking read it.
Yeah. That's the not fun version of the Kirby lore.
Still, the Shuri version is more fun, and I think it should be explained dumbly. That is exactly why I love it.
Okay, so we went from a discontinued game to Kirby lore to whatever the fuck is going on.
Well, that was because we have like... We talk about Gravity Rush and Battle Forge.
Oh my god, Gravity Rush! Oh fuck.
Gravity Rush is an amazing game. You cannot convince me otherwise. If you do, I will kill myself.
I think that's
not admitting defeat right there. Yeah, here's also a very fun video.
Oh god, what is Kirby? Let's not even interact with it.
Kirby is one.
It's very fun.
Today I learned that Kirby is a little fucking god.
Kirby is like the best creature ever. He only thinks of sleep, eat, and fight. Except unintentionally.
Also, the kind of life I would want to live.
I remember, right? Like there was one time where Kirby, he was Chef Kirby, right? And then he threw a giant pan at a monster, and that flew out of Earth, and then went around the sun, and then when it came back, the monster was perfectly cooked. So,
wow.
Oven just sent us every Sonic game is blasphemous.
Yeah, I've watched that one.
Unraveled.
What are the
ability? Unraveled. Are we supposed to eat Pokemon now?
Well, it is the animal in that world. So yes.
I know, but like
we eat Pokemon.
Oh god.
What else do you think they eat?
I would eat that Magikarp though. On God, I would eat that man. Best Dark Souls boss.
Which Dark Souls manager is the best manager? I love that one.
I'm gonna say...
Sallyman.
Artorias. Artorias the best manager.
Well, I don't think Artorias is the best, considering that he don't have a mind anymore.
Artorias, he left Sith out, so I don't know about that one.
Well,
even then, Artorias himself is still fighting the abyss even after he's lost his mind, lost his shield, lost his dog, and lost his dominant arm.
Yep.
I don't know, I feel like the Nameless King would be a better manager than Artorias. I do enjoy
anything
Artorias,
that involves
honestly,
anything that involves Nameless King, I'm gonna just say fuck off because I hate Nameless King so fucking much.
You should eat your Pokemon.
Oven, where do you keep getting these? I'm terrified. Stop stalking me.
I remember I didn't really like that theory. If I'm being honest.
Thank you, Matt Pat.
I love Matt Pat, man. I understand why he gets much hate, but at the same time. Oh, that one, I didn't like that theory.
Nurse Joy is a Pokemon. I'm not gonna eat out Nurse Joy. Hell to the no, that's for Brock.
You should eat Nurse Joy.
That's for Brock. That's for Brock.
Oh yeah, that's Brock's job. Good point. Very good point.
May is just whipping and naining. He's amazing.
What? What? Can you repeat that?
Meme is amazing. Game theory: humans are Pokemon. MatPat explaining how the FNAF lore canonically connects the Trojan War. No, fuck off. I hate this.
I remember that thumbnail.
This has become a podcast, a shitposting cast.
This became a reason to shitpost for some reason.
Well, it is a scout one. Well, this is a fucking bar and we are getting drunk. So
Get real.
Yeah. Now
Why
we
is
need
the
this
frame rate like
drunk
so
podcast.
low? What is that frame rate? What is that video from?
Oh, fuck off. I don't want to see Papa
remember that one.
and Funky Night fighting.
Funking nice fighting.
Oh, how Pidgey proves Darwin's evolution. Oven,
Yep.
where the fuck did you keep getting these?
Owen is a man of culture, to say the least.
A man of culture indeed.
Why flying corn
can't
can fly?
Yep, I remember that one as well.
Well,
Yo, can we talk about Pokemon? Let's go. Since we're in the conversation, since Oven just keeps
since
bringing
we're in
Pokemon.
Pokemon now,
Please don't.
Let's
Pokemon,
talk about
Pokemon.
Pokemon lore, baby. Oh yeah.
I know shit about Pokemon law, so you can
Okay,
go
sure.
fuck right off.
Hold on a moment. Okay. If I leave this into the video, do not ask for Pokemon Uranium. Please.
Oh god.
My laptop charger is busted and I can't use it to stream right now since I'm on my phone.
Wait, you have uranium? Damn.
Yeah, I have uranium. Yeah, please do not ask me to play Pokemon Uranium right now. As if recording this. Pokemon
My hair
Uranium.
is long enough that I can tie a man bun right now. It's so fucking long.
Get real. Nuclear bomb experts. Yeah, I have uranium.
Yeah, I got uranium.
Yeah, I got you.
Tragic
No big deal.
I quite like that theory though. That theory is pretty good. Like the ghost girl, I like that theory.
One of my
right now we
good
are back
friends
to
here.
Pokemon.
Also,
Yeah.
oddly enough, my friendship Valentine's Ming here is saying MatPat is a femboy.
I mean, sure, if he doesn't have that beard.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Gardevoir's black holes. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Now
What
we're
the
just
fuck?
looking at MatPat titles.
For some reason, I think this part
Yeah,
of the
MatPat is hilarious, man.
is gonna get played out.
Yeah, there is something wrong with making black holes to defend people. It's not smart.
It is not smart. Gardevoir has really interesting Pokemon lore. And so her pre-evolutions as well. They're just emotional Pokemon.
Gardevoir have both an interesting lore and interesting design.
Did you guys watch that new Markiplier video? It's like Smash surpassed all 989 Pokemon. Did you guys watch
Oh
that?
my god.
Yeah, I was about to talk about that. I was about to talk about how smashable
I want to
Gardevoir is.
talk about Pokemon you would smash. Is that where we're going?
Oh
Nope,
my
we are
god,
not going
Pokemon
to-
attraction.
We're not going to talk
Ming, I need you right now.
there.
Talk about Pokemon attraction. You're clearly
okay.
the person I should be asking for. Pokemon attraction. She's typing away.
Typing away down.
That sussy bussy moment when a girly ass full pink Pokemon sticks its girly ass mouth into you and you suddenly have no innards. You know what? That's fair.
fair. And I don't want to imagine that. Oh god.
No energy?
This day has been fun.
What's the energy in the story? Also, welcome back, Cherry. I forgot to say that.
Hi.
DDLC has lore. Wait, really?
Yes.
Doki Doki Literature Club has
Doki
lore?
Literature Club has lore now.
Wait,
It has
really?
a bunch of lore.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it has
God.
a
Always
bunch of
have
lore
lore.
now.
Oh my god.
They always have law, isn't it? I always remember that they have laws.
Any horror game needs lore. That's
Yeah, it needs law to be cool enough to be Unless they're a game that is literally made out of law.
how deep is the lore? It's definitely not as deep as something like Inscription, but it's pretty deep.
Really?
Sure.
Oh,
Inscription
I mean,
had an
I guess
ARG.
kinda Project Libitina and all that sort of stuff. But I was thinking more of the stuff. I was thinking more of the things that were revealed in DDLC Plus.
Yeah, I was thinking Plus. I was thinking from Plus stuff.
Well, the first game also have the law, but the DLC Plus have a lot more law that open to
Yeah, I
us.
have a lot more lore.
Yeah.
Still though.
But it's like from what I know, it's like the deepest ARG that I can think of at the moment is probably Inscription. That game is just stacked. Like you have to go through a massive catalog of his old games and stuff like that. It was really sick. But then again,
But what I was about to talk about. Okay, so what I was about to talk about is how you said that it's not as deep as Inscription law. How the fuck can anything top Inscription? Like how? How in the name of God?
Yeah, nothing can top Inscription at the moment.
Emiko lore. And Dark Souls lore. Let's see what else.
I would be surprised.
Yeah, Dark Souls lore is pretty interesting.
lore. Dark Souls lore is pretty deep, yeah. But I mean, it's not like you have to go through a bunch of their old games just to find out what the fuck happens. All the lore is.
Dark Souls lore is like really big, like really big.
Okay. I will say lore-wise, Dark Souls has more content, but it's like
we're not linking Kingsfield.
Much like, but like Inscription has like the deepest like ARG, or at least it's the hardest one. You gotta do a bunch of shit. Craig lore? Oh my god.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Oh, it's a bot. They're talking about the bot. Craig
Yeah,
lore.
Is there any
They've
Craig
begun
lore?
to love
What
the bot.
was his origin story? What is this beaver's
What
origin
is
story?
the Craig bot? What is our cameraman's lore?
Well, we found Craig outside of our bar one day, and he cannot talk. He is mime, so we
He's a
just make
beaver.
him our cameraman.
Yep,
Really,
cameraman
like
time.
he cannot make. Yeah, he cannot make a sound at all. We talk to him with sign language. He can understand and he record us. So that is why he is here, behind the camera.
Very cool.
Yep, he is a really lovable person, as you can see.
Anyways, Cherry, is there any more lore, any more like story lore that you want to talk about?
Oh my god.
Let's see.
FNAF lore everyone knows about at this point, and I have like
Everyone
seen
knows
like this
FNAF
one
lore.
video that explains FNAF lore. Like,
Everyone
4
knows
seconds.
like FNAF lore, Doom lore, DMC lore. Everyone knows about those guys.
Minecraft story mode, oh my god.
Okay, hold on.
Minecraft
Hold on.
story mode.
Okay, hold on. The Deep Dark is absolutely terrifying. Do you get me on that?
Deep Dark.
I never played it.
That one?
I've never played it. What is?
Is that like
what
another
is the
name
deep?
for like Welcome to the Game or something?
No,
This
Minecraft
thing.
Deep Dark. Yeah, Minecraft Deep Dark.
Oh,
Like, have you
okay.
seen the new trailer? PK, I agree. When is the Deep Dark coming out? I am waiting for that shit. Like, holy hell. Do you see how terrifying the
Guardian.
Deep Dark is? Oh yeah, the music for it,
Yeah.
they reused it. It's from a Minecraft Dungeons DLC.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The cave sounds are already pretty fucking terrifying. Like,
Yeah, then there's the Deep Dark. It's terrifying. Plus the implications of a old civilization that used to exist but no longer exists because of some infection called the skulk. And it's absolutely terrifying to think about that some civilization was taken out by something so alien that we don't know what its origins are whatsoever. Yeah, it's corruption. I mean, yeah, you can compare it to Terraria.
I've never played Terraria.
I've seen some gameplay of it. But the deep dark lore is so entrancing. Okay, got a problem, PK? I'm gonna pronounce it as Terraria. Okay?
Terraria.
Terraria.
What? But Terraria, that's how I say it.
Silence? What happened?
Clash Royale, oh my god. I don't think I'm ever going back to Clash Royale. Like,
I don't usually... Really, the only
Terraria.
mobile...
No. Terraria fits better.
The only mobile game I play nowadays is Solitaire.
Really? Not even chess or anything like that?
Nope, Solitaire.
I respect.
Chess.
Okay, when is the Terraria gaming? When is that Terraria gaming coming? Terrarium. Oh my god. Okay. PK, we need Mother 3. We're probably never
We need
getting
chess
that
lore.
game.
What's the chess lore, guys?
Chess lore? I don't know. Mother 3 is...
Rival Kingdoms one
Yeah. After watching...
Kingdom
like,
Rush. We need Kingdom
this-
Rush lore. What's the lore in Kingdom Rush?
This is about to be... I mean, it fits the whole theme of time. Oh. PK is about to explain Mother 3 lore. He's played it so many times. He's practically memorized it.
I'm surprised you even know all the Japanese facts. Right? Because Mother 3 is the one game that just never seems to release.
No, that is...
No.
I don't think that's ever coming out. I've seen Mother 2 or Earthbound second game. God. I saw some how do I say this? No. Earthbound and how Mother 2 breaks you. And God, at the end, you could find me crying.
You know the basic
Fans.
plot points of Mother 3?
PK's right,
It's Sans
honestly.
mess.
The reason
I need
for
to
it is
ask.
because Nintendo knows they can't beat the fan translation.
I need to know.
Sans is not NES, Shiki. Sans is not NES.
Why is Sans not NES? Game Theory made a video on it. It must be true.
It's not true. As PKC
It
says,
must be
that
true.
Shiki, no, please.
It
It's
must
like saying,
be true.
it's like saying Dora is, I don't know,
Dora and Diego are
Dark Souls
related.
main character for one.
Bro, Gregory
Imagine
Sans.
saying, alright, yeah, related.
That's become a meme now, hasn't it?
He does look like Sans.
Nintendo,
Gregory
I have some gripes
Undertale.
with
Oh my
Nintendo.
god. Gregory is a robot. That is the weirdest shit I've ever seen. Gregory is a robot.
I mean, the thing is, in
who
my
else
head,
is a
right?
robot turned human?
The Greg bot, right?
Mettaton.
Like
Kinda.
in my head, like the Gregory is a robot thing. It makes sense, but it just makes the story a bit cheap. So, I don't know. probably true, but I don't like it being true. That's what I'm gonna say.
Someone said Metaton is Craig.
Anyways, yeah, my phone is nearly dead, so I'm gonna be gone now.
Alright, that's our guest, Shiki, the advanced 9-year-old.
See ya, guys. Bye bye.
See ya, Shiki.
Bye. Which is better, Minecraft or Roblox?
What?
Minecraft or Roblox? Which one is better?
Minecraft
Roblox
or
lore, we can just make up our own lore for Roblox, but Minecraft lore, it is terrifying. Minecraft is extremely terrifying, like, holy fuck.
The ancient Ticks artifacts, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, what the fuck did they get rid of Ticks? What the hell? They wanted more money.
Money.
Money, 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 money.
God.
Destruction lore.
Now I'm thinking of build, or what was it called? Build, destroy, build, or something like that.
I realize PK is the second oldest here. The first one being May. Yeah.
Now I'm thinking of the Mythbusters.
Jesus. Time really does fly real fast.
Yeah.
Like, Gravity Falls, when it came out, was 2013.
Don't talk about Gravity Falls. No, don't talk about Gravity Falls. I have so much.
We're talking about Gravity Falls.
No, fuck off. Gravity Falls.
I'm going to be completely honest with you here. I haven't watched Gravity Falls. I've seen clips of it, but I have not watched Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls is so interesting.
Yeah, because I grew up in the show and I was like, I can't believe that it's so long ago that it's ended. Like, I want more. Like, no show can do the same as it does. The way it presents.
You know, I never watched most TV shows. The only TV shows that I grew up with were Kirby Right Back At You and Sonic X.
Bro, you haven't watched Gravity Falls?
I have not.
Sonic X is good. Like, I'm gonna say that. But
yeah, except
you
that
have not...
human kid, whatever the hell his name is.
Fuck that
What's
kid,
his name?
honestly.
Chris? Yeah.
Okay, so the thing about Gravity Falls, right?
Yeah.
Gravity Falls is one of the shows that doesn't disregard anything that is said in the previous episode, even though it's not on the same continuity. Like, everything that have happened in the show, later on it has some meaning, and I was like, the fuck? When I watched it as a kid, I didn't think about that because I know shit about writing back then. Because who knows? I'm a little kid. I'm just like 7 years old, and I was like watching it every Sunday. And the fact that the show exists in the first place and how it delivered each episode is already enough for me to be invested in it. But when I grew up and I rewatched it like a couple months ago, I noticed that there's a lot of moments that the show said something and it didn't forget about it. It invested on it later on, like how I'm not gonna spoil anything, so I will just leave it at that.
Okay.
And
Yonder
and the finale.
Oh,
Yonder?
Keep going.
Nah. That's over now. So what about Yonder?
Wander Over Yonder. That game got No, not game. That show got cancelled. And my god, was I sad about it. Like, it's like late in the night watching Disney XD and suddenly Wander Over Yonder comes on and just like makes your day better, but like when I found out that they canceled it, I was distraught. Like there was nothing good to watch after that. I couldn't even watch Star vs. the Forces of Evil because they kept repeating the same episodes over and over again.
That sounds like me with Lucky Star. With Lucky Star. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, my intel is too fucking good at what he's doing.
May decided to block Ming for saying Steven Universe kind of fell off a bit after like season 4. It picked up at season 4.
Alright.
Okay, May, you're right about that. Most of the songs... May. I say... Steven Universe is pretty good, especially the new season.
Alright, I'm gonna get blocked and probably got exiled for this. But I have never watched Steven Universe.
Wait, you've never watched it?
Never once. Yep.
No?
Never once. Never once.
Bro.
I only know. Yep.
You should watch it.
I don't even know what the show. I don't even know what the show is about.
Oh my god, you're missing out.
Yep.
At least watch like a few episodes. Like, man, you're missing out on there.
Alright.
You've never... Okay, Cherry says he's never watched Gravity Falls, Adventure Time, Steven Universe, The Amazing World of Gumball, and Regular Show. Cherry.
I also never watched The Amazing World of Gumball.
Cherry, Lonwoof, you have to watch these episodes. You have to watch those shows. Like, I'm begging you.
I have never watched. Alright, we are gonna have a clash. We are gonna have a clash on channel.
I think I just started a war.
We are gonna have a clash.
Oh god. I am in
Hey, if
unbearable
this is
pain.
entertaining enough, I can turn it into an objection.lol, so that's cool.
That's fair. Also, this entire podcast's first episode went off the rails by so much.
This is gonna be what happened in the next episode and so on, because knowing us, we cannot stay on one topic for too long.
No. Yeah, this was about cancelled games. I mean, we talked about a cancelled show and a few cancelled games.
I did say it before all of this start that we are gonna start with Gravity Rush and we will see where we landed from there. Like, I know for a fact it's gonna go off rail and it's gonna go from the rail into the sea and up into the sky and landed somewhere we don't know how we even get there.
I should watch Amphibia, as May says. House, I need to watch that as well. I'm missing out on a few TV shows.
I don't feel like I'm missing out on a lot of things because
No,
I also
Steven Universe didn't get bad at the final season. It was like where like people had too much expectations and they don't understand that Steven's path and adventure is not yet over. It's just the beginning of his own coping. Yeah.
Oh, so the thing about
I
the
know
only
you,
thing
got depression or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he is still like going through those stages of trying to understand himself after he dealt with galaxies, other gems, and he's gonna get over that slowly, and his adventure has barely started. It's good, but people just don't understand it well.
I understand that. Okay, so the only thing I know about Steven Universe is the drama back in 2017, I think, or 2018, or somewhere around that, a couple years ago. The whole shippers go and harass the writer thing because their ship is not real. You know that? Wow. Seems like I was talking to myself. Good.
I'm still here.
Sorry.
What? Shiki didn't enjoy Steven Universe. Man. Shiki.
Okay, people are allowed to not like things.
I know, but like, at least make Steven Universe an exception.
Okay,
PK,
I've never
you're
seen
missing
Steven
out.
Universe, so I don't really understand most of the stuff, but it's fine if somebody doesn't like it, I think.
Okay. Here's the thing. PK, don't look at the fandom. I beg of you, don't look at the fandom of Steven Universe. Ignore it, please. PK, if I could ignore the fandom, so can you.
The Steven Universe fandom is... The fandom is honestly the only thing I know about the Steven Universe, and I kind of fell off of the show because of that. Like the whole thing that happened a while ago, right? Like a couple years ago. Because the writer didn't write the ship to be canon, the whole fucking fandom just went into fire.
Yeah, it sounds like Tumblr.
Sounds like Undertale.
That is one of the reasons that I haven't watched Steven Universe. Like, it's kind of trash, and I don't. The community is kind of trash, so I don't. Like, meh. I'm gonna stay away from this. First impression made a lot of impact on people. Am I fucking silent again?
I'm trying to think of other things I can talk about.
I'm just talking to PK. He just told me that it gets better. It gets better after like 500 episodes. Bro, it's something progressive, not like that happens after like one episode. It's kind of like progression into better things. Like, we don't talk about Star versus Evil, Ming, we don't talk about that. It got bad. Like, it took a turn for the worst. Like, Jesus. Star versus Evil was good until it wasn't.
Good until it wasn't, alright?
School life war, oh my god. No, I shouldn't. I'd much rather have you guys watch it.
Okay, here's the thing. Wanna know how Steven Universe took its shipping?
No.
They made it real. They made the MC get rejected.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, like that's not a thing that I expected. But they made the MC get rejected by the girl, and yeah, he probably won't get the girl like until like, I don't know, a few years after he recovers from everything. Yeah, he keeps on grinding. Am I wrong? Oh, yeah, that. Yeah. I get it now. But it was an interesting take on what they did, honestly, to trauma and how he couldn't handle current things that were happening in his life. And he became this giant pink monster until he calmed down. That signaled that he was starting his own adventure. Minnie, he's 16. Actually, a bit older, but he barely knows what he's doing. He's a fucking... Yeah, Minnie. He outlives every fucking human. He's half gem. He's half immortal. We literally see him recover from world-ending injuries and literally fucking surviving in space. Gravity Falls is the bomb, Shiki. I agree.
Gravity Falls is a fucking nuclear warhead.
Yeah, it was. Weird-mageddon, though. Weird-mageddon. Oh my god, that was...
Yeah, the finale.
a trip.
The finale. Yeah, the finale is so fucking good. Nothing can ever top that. Bill Cipher is my favorite character, and you cannot tell me otherwise.
Yeah, Weird-mageddon was oddly like something to get hyped over. And there's Cherry. He's watching the chat and our podcast unfold.
Listening, because I can't really say much on any of the stuff that you're talking about.
Oh yeah, because you didn't watch Gravity Falls or Steven Universe.
I grew up with Kirby Right Back at You, Sonic X, and the Super Mario Bros. Super Shell.
Fair, but at least broaden your things to watch.
I don't know.
Minnie, what hot take is that Gravity Falls was good, but the ending felt underwhelming? How? What felt underwhelming? And he's typing away. Oh my god.
Well, for me it was too. It was kind of underwhelming, but for me I think that was the point, because at the end, right, it's not like there's another world-ending event or something like that. They just go back to home and like that's it. That's like the point. The summer ends and everything ends.
It's a perfect way to end off Gravity Falls in my book, because everything returns to normal, but the paranormal adventures don't end with the twins.
Yep.
Dipper still goes on to do more adventures, but
it is.
So do the twins of Stanford and Stan. They don't stop ever. They explore and keep exploring for the mysterious and like eldritch. But it
for
shows
me, the ending.
Okay, you speak though.
All right. So for me, the ending of Gravity Falls is perfectly underwhelming. Like the adventure is what is most like. Okay, so Gravity Falls is set on a summer break, right? And most people's summer break is always the fun. And when everything returns to normal, like go back to school and stuff, that is when the fun ended. So the fact that the end of Gravity Falls is so underwhelming is why it's perfect, for me at least.
I see. But like, Gravity Falls, it was like a good send-off. And I'll retract my statement, it's not a perfect send-off. But it was a good send-off. Yeah, the plot was good.
How long have I been doing this again? 3 hours?
Bruh, PK, you didn't watch the PK, you're missing out. PK. Manga watched it. What do you mean? You have time.
I just realized that most of the shows that I watched as a kid were all based around the video games that I played.
Fair. Also,
funnily enough, I never watched the Pokemon series all that much.
Wait, really?
Yeah, not really.
Damn. Honestly, same.
I didn't even care about the Pokemon shows, honestly. Like, I was more invested in Lucky Star back then.
Lucky Star.
And you can't blame me. And you can't blame me. Lucky Star is good.
Lucky Star is good.
It is.
Huh?
I think it has the most realistic depiction of a tsundere, in my opinion.
Fair. Okay.
Yeah.
Got a question for all of you. What is the first anime you've ever seen?
Depends on what your definition of an anime is.
Including kid shows.
Conan, I think. I think mine is Conan.
I don't remember exactly which one it was, but it was either Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood or Fairy Tail.
Okay. Technically, Kirby.
Kirby Right Back At Ya is because if we're talking about, because technically Pokemon is an anime, and so is Kirby Right Back At Ya.
Yeah, that's also an anime.
And also Sonic X, I think. I'm not entirely sure that.
It is. Sonic X is an anime.
To be fair, anime is just short for animation.
Yeah.
Yep.
But Japanese animation, whereas what we're talking about here. So, Sonic X can and is technically an anime. So, yeah.
I'll be honest, I didn't actually watch Lucky Star until a few years ago, actually, because, I mean, I've seen some of the memes around it, like one of the old memes around it.
Same.
But for the most part, I never actually got to watch the series, and then I sat down, because I was curious about what it was, and I did, and I liked it.
Yeah, Lucky Star is playing good. I love Lucky Star for what it is. Like,
yeah, and
I understand.
I stand by what I said earlier. I think that it has the most realistic depiction of a tsundere.
Wait.
Well, that whole show have the most accurate depiction of an everyday school girl. Like, I can relate to Konata. Like, from top to bottom, I can relate to Konata.
Okay. I'm gonna say some real facts.
Okay.
Yeah?
The opening is a fucking bop. Holy shit, I've never jammed something so hard to that.
Apparently they were supposed to make a second season, because I think there's already 2 seasons of it, because both of them... Hold on, is there 2 12-episode seasons, or is there one 24-episode season?
1 24 episode.
Yeah.
I have watched all of it like 4 times already.
But yeah,
that is how much
they were going to continue the series. Yeah, they were going to. But then I think the creator got killed, so they stopped it.
Yep. Lucky Star is still one of the best anime I have ever watched. Not because of anything, but because of how relatable it is and how I grew up with it.
Yeah.
Like, I think that... Okay, so how I used to watch anime is not like I can watch it online or anything like that. I watch it on cables because that's all I got. And back then, the only good anime episode on there was Full Metal Alchemist and Lucky Star. So, you know, I grew up and happily bonded with Lucky Star.
Plus, the English dub actually had the voices match the designs of the characters instead of matching the age of the characters or something else. And honestly, I think that's why a lot of English dubs get the rep that they do, because they don't base the voices off of how the characters look. They base them off of how they would sound at their age or whatever.
Okay. Best dub is Ghost Stories dub, hell yeah. No cap.
I'm trying to see if I can get my mother to watch it with me.
Oh my god. Oh god. Why?
You're gonna get slapped. You're gonna get slapped for real.
Yeah, for
real.
I
told her what it was about and how absurd it is, and maybe I got her interested in it.
Okay, maybe for a podcast video, we'll just watch the entirety of Ghost Stories dub.
We can't do that because copyright.
We'll watch clips of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know to get me canceled, but it's worth it.
Political jokes,
it's fucking worth it.
How long have I been doing this?
Where can we even find it though? Like, is it uploaded on YouTube somewhere?
Yeah, some of it are
probably.
It is. It's on there. I know because I have seen some.
Well, here's
I know I had like this really long drought of watching anime for a long time, and then I got back to watching some anime back in 2018. And funnily enough, up until now, I've basically watched one anime per year. Because 2018, I watched Blend S and Seiwayake Kitsune no Senko-san. That's a mouthful.
That is a mouthful indeed.
The helpful Senko-san.
I don't remember what I watched for 2019. For 2019, I watched Angels of Death along with Lucky Star. No, hold on. 2018 was Blend Us, Seiwayake Kitsune no Senko-san, and Happy Sugar Life. Those three. 2019 was Lucky Star and the other one that I just talked about, Angels of Death. 2020 was School Life, or Gakugarashi, and I believe 2021. What did I watch for 2021? But I mean, I kind of watched an anime for like almost every year after 2018.
Well, I'm the opposite. I haven't really watched
Yeah, no,
anime.
2021 was the freaking kind of sequel / spin-off to Lucky Star. What is it called? I forgot what it's called.
I realize there are two animes that have shared the same name, but one is horror and zombies, while the other one is just family-friendly content. I think it was School Live or Live School. I'm not sure. I don't remember.
School Live or Gakugarashi. Have you read the manga though?
I have seen it, and God, is it good! I really want to get physical copies of these mangas.
I have physical copies of the manga.
Bro, you're lucky. School Live is, it is.
Yeah.
It's epic. The anime, though, it's decent, but the manga, though, it's really good.
Yeah. I mean, my question that I have is, what was up with Toromono? That's the only question I have.
Fair. I like when they trauma dump you.
He appeared, but that's all he did. But in the anime, he's like the literal lifesaver.
I'm not sure if I can pronounce it. Gukurashi? No, I'm not gonna pronounce that ever again.
Gakugarashi?
School Life. Basically, they trauma dump you with, everything they can, and...
Yeah.
I find it amazing.
It's kind of sad that the anime only has one season out of, the planned 2 that they were probably going to get. And because they left Yuri in the dark, and I guess that makes sense. They didn't really touch on Yuri until, after the school arc in the manga?
Yeah.
But Yuri's probably my favorite character, I think.
Yeah, but Yuri, without the team, she's a broken character.
Yeah.
Without her friends around, she's nothing but broken. She's sad
I think the
in a way.
reason why she breaks a lot, I guess, as hard as she does, is because of the responsibilities that were kind of pushed onto her all of a sudden.
Yeah, and plus, when the realization struck for pink hair, it was...
Yeah, for Yuki.
Yeah, it was man, it really hit hard. Like,
yeah, I actually enjoyed when I was reading through the manga. I enjoyed when Miki was introduced to everybody else when she first came back. When she was when they brought her back from the mall, you know.
Yeah, it was.
I understand what they did in the anime, which was kind of Miki brings up the fact that it's weird that they're letting Yuki run around with the delusions, but she succeeds pretty quickly. But no, in the manga, I think they get into a heated debate, and Kurumi actually slams her up against a locker.
Probably, it is really just tragic. Plus, it's just a lot to like read through. Though the anime is just, how do I say this? It leaves a lot out, and I wish it didn't.
Well, yeah, they have to fit 30 chapters into 12 episodes.
Yeah, but I wish more was invested into it.
Yeah. Though they were doing kind of a great track, almost every episode, each and every episode was kind of dedicated to a different person. Episode 1 was basically episode 1 was all about Yuki. Episode 2 was about Ebisuzawa. 3 was about Sakura. 4, 5, and 6 were about Naoki and Shido. And 7 through the ending was about, I don't know, the continuation of the story.
Here's the thing. The anime, wanna know what was amazing about it though? The intro. And how it progressively got darker and darker till the moment where Yuki realizes it's all in her imagination, and it hits her hard, the realization. And the team almost falls apart because of it as well. And it's kind of sad, no?
Well, I think the team would have fallen apart if she hadn't broken out of it. Or they would have all died.
Yeah. Plus, the teacher? Oh god.
Yeah. Megan A.
I'm Megan dead. God, that also hit hard because, man, like, you realize this teacher has been dead since the very beginning, and she protected her students till the very end.
Oh, yeah. And fun little fact, in the manga, actually, there's a nice little scene where it's not just the fact that we see Megane's last moments as she's being surrounded by the Horde. We see what happens to her afterwards, too, and how she reaches the little bunker down in the bottom.
Yeah. It's really depressing.
Yeah. And then I think, after the season, and after the kind of big success that Kakagarashi had, I believe, I think the creators, what was it, Manga Time Kirara or something, they made a nice little fan game, and they threw the characters of School Live in there.
Damn. But it's...
Yeah, no, and it was like this, it's like this big whole, like, fantasy setting thing, where, and I think, hold on, I think I have pictures of one of them.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's you can't really see it because my profile picture really gets rid of it a little bit. But hold on, this is what Kurumi looks like in the video game.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That's her?
And that's Kurumi Ebisuzawa from School Live.
Oh, I can see it now. The shield and... Yeah,
the shovel and the whole corruption thing going on.
Yeah, I can see it
Which,
now.
funnily enough, is the same side where she got bit.
Damn.
Yeah, I think Yuri has a knife on her. Miki is part dog because of course she is, and Yuki has these little freaking Gumi-chan servants.
That is... man.
And Megane's there too, actually.
Wait, really? What does she look like?
I don't. Let me see if I have the picture of her. I probably don't, but I might. Hold on. Let's see. Do I have it? I don't think I have it. Damn. I don't. Wait.
Bam.
Oh wait, no, I have it.
Wait, show.
It's the freaking. Is this it? Yes. Okay. Right. Upload that one.
I'm going to have to download some of these photos.
Here. It's what Megan
Now
looks
that
like.
I realize it. Oh wow. Wait,
Yeah.
who are the artists behind these? Because I'm gonna have to credit them.
I don't know who the artists are.
Damn, then I can't put them in the video.
I mean, I can probably search them up.
That's alright.
Yeah, and then Yuri. Let's see. Miki, and then lastly Yuki. Boom. And then the other
Okay.
two. Has requested that Disco block any messages are mostly accurate or extreme to be explicit, so your message has not been sent. Yeah, okay.
Send it to my DMs.
Yeah. Let's see. This one, I think that's the first time I've ever been warned about sending explicit stuff.
Damn.
And then lastly, yeah, these three. Boom. That's what they all look like.
Yuki's so risque. I forgot her name, but yeah, they fit her. They fit each other surprisingly well.
Yeah. And they all have nice little final smash attacks too, kind of, in the game.
I see now. Also, see
Yeah.
ya, PK.
Ah, okay, yeah. Goodbye. But no, because Yuki, what does Yuki do? Let me try to remember what each other do. Oh yeah, K's there too. They have K.
Wait, K?
Yeah, they have K.
Oh god.
I don't know if I can find a picture for K, but she's there.
Damn. Oh.
Yeah, no, like, they gave all of them these sort of final smash ultimate attack things that you can do. What was it? What are they? Okay, Yuki's a healer. And what does she do? What was her animation? I don't remember. I know what Kurumi's is at the very least. Yeah, because what happens with Kurumi is that she kind of goes, what, megalomaniac? I don't know, but she starts, like, swinging her shovel up against this... They're all, like, cinematic final smashes, essentially. So what happens is with Kurumi is that she starts swinging. So the enemies are also sort of like teleported to this small little cutscene place where the cinematic battle smash takes place and everything. Kurumi goes sicko mode. She starts banging her shovel up against a nearby metallic fence, which creates a lot of noise, which attracts a lot of zombies. And then since her element is earth or something, she then kind of makes a giant earthquake happen, and she literally buries both the zombies and the other opponents alive.
That's kind of epic, honestly.
And then Yuri's final smash, or I guess ultimate attack or whatever, she's a mage, and her element is fire. But no, what happens is that... So it's like this sort of cinematic final smash where she's teleported to this weird mansion place, and on one side the enemies are... So she's being surrounded on both sides because both of the doors are locked, but the infected are currently breaking down the doors to get in. And so Yuri has kind of a mental breakdown and decides to pull a suicide move where she channels all of her magic into one final fiery explosion. and she is able to blow up the mansion and everyone else in it, but she gets saved by Yuki, because of course she does.
Damn. That is surprising.
Yeah. And then I believe Megane's whole cinematic final smash is... Okay, so each one of them has an entirely different role. So Yuki's a priest, which means that she's the healer. Kurumi's a warrior, which that means she's basically the attacker. Because, yeah, that makes sense. Yuri is a mage. Miki is a knight, or protector as I call it. Megane is a freaking alchemist, because each one of them kind of pertain to different things about their characters. Yuki's a healer because of how she's able to raise everyone's morale in the anime. Kurumi's a warrior due to the fact that she's the only one that is physically active with taking out the zombies. Yuri's a mage, probably because she's the smart one, maybe. Miki is a knight because she's more so... Because when Kurumi gets crippled, Miki sort of takes up that role, but it's more defensive than offensive. And Megane's an alchemist because the alchemists in that game cause a lot of debuffs. And one of the debuffs that you can cause is hunger. So that's why Megane's a alchemist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Megane's final attack or whatever, her ultimate move is... it takes place in the bunker, yeah, and she causes a massive flood and inflicts both herself and all of her opponents with hunger.
Damn.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, those are all the attacking ones. Because I remember what Yuki does now. Yuki summons all of her allies to the rooftop of the school, and basically, since that's where all the fruits and vegetables are, she creates this giant meal/picnic for them, which fully heals them and gives them some stat buffs too. And then, I don't remember what Kay does, because I haven't got her yet. But with Miki, it takes place outside of the school. What happens is that Miki sees what looks like a silhouette of Toromaru rush by her. So she goes to investigate, and she ends up finding a small little bush or whatever. And when she opens it up, when she goes to check, there's this weird blinding light that attracts all the zombies and basically makes everyone target her. But she also grants herself immunity from 3 attacks as well.
Damn.
So she literally protects the rest of your party. Wow. She protects the rest of your party.
That is a lot to take in. This is the first time I'm hearing it.
Yeah, no, the game is called Carrara Fantasia, and it's a gacha game.
Oh, of course
right.
It's a gacha game.
Of course, it's fucking gacha game.
Well, time to lose myself into gambling addictions again.
Unfortunately, though, the game is Japan exclusive.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck. We have to learn it again.
So...
Fortunately, I was able to get the game on my tablet because it's not the fact that you can only find it on the Japanese Play Store or whatever. You find it in this thing called Q app, which is basically a sort of equivalent for the Japanese Play Store, which you can download. You just need to have a lot of space and a good tablet or mobile device.
Yep, I have used it before, like when I was in 6th grade, which is around 5 years ago, I think. My brain is not working well. It is. I think that's how. I think I was downloading the Danmachi game back then.
Here, the Kurumi's like ultimate attack or whatever. I just sent it.
Anyway, it has been like how long is it now? 3 hours.
30 minutes.
2 hours and a half, alright?
Yeah, but you know.
This is probably a lot of footage to go through, but
any footage is good footage, you know.
fair.
And this is where we're ending it off for today.
Thanks for tuning. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you again next Blue Moon
weekend or whenever there is a break.
Whenever we finish. Yep.
Who's next guest? It just depends. We had 2 guests today.
Well,
that was Shiki and Cherry. Thanks for coming, Cherry.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me, and I'm glad I got to talk about lore and also other things too.
Yeah. Let's see, what else can I say? Well, next week we'll be holding another podcast as we're recording this.
Yes.
And we'll hold another guest if they have time, or it'll be just between me and Lonwoof.
Wait, hold on. Is this going up on like a YouTube channel?
Yep.
What if I do something really shameless? I mean, shameless.
Go ahead.
Plug my own. Can I plug my own?
Yeah, you can. You're part of this.
You can plug yourself in. You are a guest, so go ahead. You are the guest.
You are a feature.
Well, if you're coming here to listen to this, I'm not only just a guest on this show. I run another podcast on an entirely different channel with a few other of my friends called The Void Cafe. Check it out sometime if you feel up to it. We already have, 14 episodes up? Yeah. So you can certainly binge them. And my mother crashes one of them, so that's cool.
Alright,
yeah.
So it seems like we are not the only one who is stuck here. So we'll see you in the next episode of Lost in Time. Next guest will come whenever the bar is open, and they will come in. We won't know who it is, but we will make it do auto anyway.
Yep.
Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for listening. See you again.
Yep.
Thanks for coming to the bar, and we'll see you next time.
Goodbye. It feels something weird kind of not saying my actual outro.
Well, you can say your outro anyway, because it's the ending.
Yeah. Usually what we say in our outro is, thanks for coming to the Void Cafe. Please take your soul on the way out.
Oh yeah, please do clean your drink on the way out, or leave it with one of the attendants.
I'm not gonna clean it for you. Get your ass up and do it.
He was drinking chocolate milk.
I had a wine.
I had out my drink.